Hi, this is Mimi from Mimi's Paper Crafting and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are working on week 2 in my August journal, and so yesterday I was cleaning and rearranging my drawers, and I do that once in a while, my craft drawers, to make sure everything's working for me, and some of my stuff wasn't working for me. There's a point to this story. Give me a second. Some of my stuff wasn't working for me. Like my ribbon and trim was in a photo box all the way on top of my bookshelf. So I never grabbed it because that would mean moving my desk and all this stuff in the middle of video. So I kind of just would ignore it. So I moved a bunch of stuff around. And then I was looking for something under my bed that I knew was under there, and it's not. I don't know where it went, but I found one of those accordion file box like thing. They're like the cheap thin plastic, but it's all accordion, filled with scrap paper. So yeah, my journal bin, oops, sorry, hit the camera, is a little overflowing because I found an entire file folder thing filled with scraps. So that's what we're using today to decorate. I need to get through some of these scraps. There's a lot. There's scraps for paper that I have not had in a long time. So I threw them in here with my stuff that I use in my journal. So from now on, when I journal, this is the paper I'm using. I need to get rid of a ton of these scraps. There's even glitter in here from a project that you'll be seeing soon, I think. But there's so much stuff in here. So yeah, this is what I'm using. I don't even have my stickers in here anymore because I cannot fit them in here. There is an empty bag though. Let's get started. Also, I never took out my punch. Darn it. I forgot about that part. Hold on. Let me grab my paper punch board. My planner punch board. I moved all my We Are punch boards into the basket that used to hold all of my dies. And now my dies are in a drawer. So they're easy to get to, as are my stamps. Not thinking that, hey, I would have to use this. So let's set this up. I still have the paper on my bulletin board to tell me where they go, and they go at 11, 20, and 29. So 11, 20, and then 29. All right, now we're ready to start decorating. Okay. I'm not done with this week yet. It is Sunday the 6th. So we're going to take out the next 7 days. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. I don't know why that's blank, but okay. Put this aside and get started. Okay, so we have first 2 pieces of paper. Put these aside and let's dig for something. How about some green? There's a lot of green poking out at me. How about this? What do we think? What are we thinking? I wish I had something to go with it. Here we go. And then I can use this for writing, journaling spots. Let me grab a scissor. I already have my glue. Or should we do tape? We'll do glue. So I also need my paper trimmer. I feel very What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I'm feeling very off today. I'm hoping this isn't going to be a long video. Oh, this paper, just in case you're curious, is from Country Kitchen from Cartabella. There you go. And then these are what? 7 1/4 high. 7 1/4. Put that aside, and let's cut this one to 7 1/4. Okay, and these can go right back in my bucket. Alright. Ooh, I just had a garbage bag. There's a bag of garbage from yesterday sitting on the floor because I have some crafting to do today, and when I have a lot of crafting to do, I grab a bag for garbage and I grab a bag for recycling. Like, I'll have a recycling container and I'll have a garbage container. There we go. I guess I'm not going to be writing on this. I can still write on it. Okay. I'm going to glue this one straight down, and I'm going to make the other one a pocket. Just in case I have stuff to put in there. I probably won't. Who knows? So I'm thinking of moving my craft room down to the basement. Why? I don't know. I just want to have room, you know? Alright, this one I'm going to glue straight down, and I'm going to glue the other side straight down also. I only need one pocket per page. So we're just going to glue this down, and then this one. I don't want to move my stuff into the basement because our basement gets very damp. I don't want anything ruined, but I just don't. And I don't want to move everything. It's a lot of stuff to move. I don't want to move it all. Alright, let's trim this and punch the holes. Okay, same with this one. Okay. We're going to punch the holes. And then this page is done. And punch. Okay. There we go. And punch this one too, even though we don't have to. Just so I don't have to punch this because it's literally this thing. I'm using this thing, so I don't really have to punch these, but I also don't want to get confused. I'll admit that. I don't want to get confused. Okay. Like where the paper goes. So here we go. Next. There's so much crap in here. So much crap. Oh, I'm dropping stuff. Let's do purple since it's right here on top. And I have some really cool papers that it's been a long time that I haven't had in my stash. Oh, there's also these. See, look at these. These were really, this wasn't Michael's paper pad. I can tell you that much. That's all I remember. So was this one. Okay. Let's do this way. And then trim this. it off, put it back in there. So I feel like today's going to be trim it off, put it back in, trim it off, put it back in, even though I should really not. I'm going to do tear this a little bit more, and then I'm going to throw this in the garbage. I can do that. And then I'm going to glue it down and then trim it off. So. I think I have to refill my glue bottle soon. Okay, so what day is today? Today's the 6th. So my niece is coming over tomorrow. But like I said, today's the 6th. You won't see this until later on, but my niece is coming over tomorrow. My mom is taking my oldest niece to the outlets to go shopping, and my youngest niece is like, nope. So, there we go. So my youngest niece is coming here, and I know she wants to craft. And I was planning on making her go for a walk on the trails with me and the boyfriend because he has off tomorrow. But earlier this week, because he's got all the luck, the boyfriend was driving down here from home and on the highway, and landscaping truck passed him, like not a small town landscaping truck, because there was no name on it. It was just an old truck, but it was filled with landscaping stuff, and golf ball size rock popped out of the truck and hit his windshield. So now he's got to go take his windshield to be replaced. I really kind of want to use this polka dot paper with this floral, and I'm going to put it on here, and then I can use it for journaling. So he's got to take his... I lost the thing. Hold on. Look, I lost my blade. I hate this trimmer. The blade pops out so easily. And then I cut myself with the blade. I'm not bleeding, though. I just stabbed myself with it. I'm surprised I'm not bleeding. So we're going to cut this off. Cut this off. Back in it goes. And glue this down. Yeah, so he's got to go to take his car to Safe Light to get the windshield replaced. Because, you know, why not? After all the car trouble he just had, why not have this other thing happen? But at least this one is covered by the insurance. So there's that. I'm going to put this off a little bit to the side, and then I'll punch it again just so you can still see the paper. I don't know why I like that so much. I have no idea. And then we're going to punch again. So we have holes. There we go. Okay. Beautiful. I'm filming. Oh, you can put your laundry in my basket. Go ahead. You could carry that down for me. That would be super kind of you. Sorry, my kid. Bringing me his work laundry. Okay, and now this pink is calling to me. I don't know why. So we got the pink calling to me. And is there anything else that can go with this? I have some glitter down here. Let's see. What kind of glitter do I have? Anything that's going to match that? Probably not. Oh, I have some pink. Pink glitter. No. 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 That way. And this way. How do you like that? am not about messing around these days. I have a lot of stuff to do. I have another commission that I have to start. It's another Dachshund little mini album for the same person I made the other one for, but this one's for her daughter, who also has Dachshunds. So I have to get started on that as soon as I can. I told her it had to wait till August when she emailed me about it, because I had so much going on for Christmas in July. But that's over. I'm just going to glue this down. I'm also very warm. I put a t-shirt on today, and I don't know why. My corner of my bedroom gets no airflow, even with the air on, and it is hot in here. Okay. And then I can journal here. We're good. Come on. Listen, punch, and then they're done, and punch. And that's done. Now we can flip it this way, grab the next one. Okay, what else do we see in here, huh? Plaid. Plaid, and I just... flowers. I know it's 4th of July, but... never mind. What do we have in here? I have... all of these were actually cut down. Ooh, what about the black and the white? I love a good black and white. Sounds good to me. And then, if I was smart, I would find a piece right here. There's just a little bit of black and white on it. So it's from the same collection, and I can use that to journal on. So I'm going to just pop this down here, pop this one up here. Yeah? Or should I do it? It doesn't really matter, does it? That's what we're going to do. Those were all cut to a certain size. I don't know why I had pieces that were cut in there. I don't remember. It's been a while. Like I said, I didn't even know I had that still. I thought I had emptied all the scraps out of there. So when I found it on my bed, I was like, huh, look at that. Still have scraps. We're going to glue this one on. Sorry. Ouch. Crap. I'm a little out of the frame. Sorry about that. The problem is the desk isn't close enough to me. Okay, so we have that. And let's do the opposite on this side. So we'll do up here at the top. Okay. I have, what is it, Bejeweled by Taylor Swift stuck in my head. It will not go away. People need to stop using that sound, that song on TikTok. I cannot get that song out of my head. What I think I'm going to have to do is just listen to the song in its entirety. Maybe that'll get it out of my head. Once, for an entire week, I had, was it Mr. Jones? Is that the name of that song from the Counting Crows? Is that the name of the band? I can't think today. It's stuck in my head. It was horrible. For an entire week, that's all I sang in my head. Let's do 4.5. There we go. And you know what? Let's fancy it up and make it a tag. And find my punch. Hold on. Okay. I'm just gonna use this. This is my favorite angle punch, and I use it every time to make tags. And then I'm just going to punch a hole in the middle. There we go. And let me grab some trim. Let's do some yellow. Give it a nice pop of color. Throw that in there. Anyway, so my niece is coming, and I know what she's going to want to do, but I'm going to make her. She gave me, I'm not even going to tell you how long ago it was that she handed me dies, that somebody got her dies, metal dies, for her birthday, but she doesn't have a die cutting machine. And she gave them to me. There we go, I like that. She gave them to me to cut out, and I did not have time. So since she's coming tomorrow, I'm going to make her cut out her dies. I'm going to give her all my scrap papers and say, go to town. Okay, we're just going to put that here. There we go. I think that's cute. And something a little different. So let's punch. Turn and punch. There we go. Put that one aside. Turn and punch. Come on. Okay, so there we go. And grab the next one. Okay. Nope. Yep. Okay. So, what should we do next? Any papers calling to you? Do you see anything? Some stars. Some stars. This dark blue with the light blue and the stars. Sounds great. Okay, so let's go this way, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue the star down and make a tag to go in this underneath the star, but I'll do it on this side, I think. This side I will do just the blue, because this is the side then that I will put photos and stuff like that on this side. Where should I go? Let's go this way. So I just put my thumb where the paper ends so I don't put glue on there. So it goes that way. And then back in the box. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. So I'm just going to, excuse me, grab right here, and that's where I don't need any glue. And then lay it down. Can I get it straight? Look, it was a little bit off. Not that big of a deal. And then trim. Okay. And then we're just going to, this was birthday paper. We're just going to put a thin line of glue right here. And I'm going to put it this way. Okay. And then we need, my nail's broken. Sorry about that. Then we need a piece of paper that we can put in there. So what do we have here? What about in these that I can cut down to size? Don't want to use wood. There's some fall paper in there. A lot of wood. With the black and white polka dot. Or just the black. Just the black. Cut it to size. Okay. Cut it right about here. See if that works. Don't need it. Don't keep the little scraps. Okay. And then cut about ½ inch off there. Okay. Sorry about that. I am super klutzy. FYI. So there we go. So we can journal on the other side of this black. And then yeah, just journal on the other side of the black. I was thinking of making a tab. Make a tab. Let's cut this down to size and make a tab so we can pull that in and out. So we're just going to cut this to do 2 inch. 2 inch by 2 inch. And then we're going to fold it in half. Trash. Then we're going to fold it in half. And we're just going to use this because it's sitting right here. Okay. And then we're just going to glue this on here. That way we have a pull tab. See? Okay. You can basically make a tab with anything. Don't let anybody tell you you need a die or a punch. I could have clipped that with my scissors, but I can't cut straight, so you don't need anything. Look at that. Easy peasy tab. Okay, and then when I need it, just pull it out. All right, great. Moving on. More garbage. All right, next. I think we don't have that many left, do we? Nope. After this, we have one more. So here we go. And let's see what else catches our eye. Should we do some red? I really like the, should we do some plaid? Let's just do some plaid. We're just going to glue it on. Look at that. Easy. Easy peasy. Let's do this red plaid, and then I'm thinking, why not use a piece of that wood grain that I have so much wood grain. Anyway, so yes, when my niece comes over, I'm going to make her die cut. And then maybe, depending if she hates it, because it could be monotonous and it could be a pain in the butt. If she likes doing it and likes using that kind of stuff, maybe we can get like she gets somebody to buy her one for Christmas. Her birthday's already passed, so. I could have swore I had lighter wood. But that's still too much, isn't it? I think this one would be better to journal on. But then again, you know what? I have more of those, don't I? Let's put these two down, and then I can find something else for journaling, because this is, I think, too dark. I'd have to use a white gel pen, maybe. I don't know. I don't have one here to test if my, like a small sliver of it to test. I have an extra one though, don't I? But I don't want to use it. Let's just grab a pen. And see. Oh no, it would work. I could use it. I could journal with just a pen. Okay. It shows up. If not, when it comes time to do journaling on this day, I just grab another piece of paper. I've done that many times. There we go. And punch. Okay. And punch. Alright. So this one's done. Put it here, and we have this one, and then the last one. So, what's calling to us now, huh? I've done every... Oh, there's some orange, some yellow. Oh, that's pretty. What about that? This is also an old paper pad from Michael's. Let's cut that in half. What is this? This is 6-inch, so cut it at 3. Okay. This way. I don't know why I care about if they match up or not, but I do. Okay? I care. Why? I don't know. Why in my head do they have to match up? Who knows? Who knows? Because that's just how I am today. I'm about to drop stuff on the floor. All right. And make sure they match up. There we go. And then of course we need something else. No. That's paper from a Walmart paper pad. Look at that. I know where most of my papers come from, even though it's old paper. That's crazy talk, isn't it? Well, mostly because I used to buy a lot of Michael's paper. But you know what? I'm not a fan of Michael's paper anymore. Why, you may ask? I'll tell you. Because I really honestly feel like, you know, it's the same paper. Every time. It's always the same thing. That's what I feel like. Do you agree with me? Let me know down in the comments. What do you think? Like, whenever you go... No. I think this will be fine. just these two because I don't know what else to do. I don't know. There's really nothing in here that matches at this point. Yeah, I feel like every time you get a paper pad, it's always the same at Michael's anymore. It's always, what about that? I'm looking in the camera. What do you think? Let's try cutting it in half. I feel like when you go get a paper pad from Michael's, the Recollections, is always the same. Yep, I like that. But I'm not going to put it so they're matching. I'm just going to put it off to the side. That it's always paper with butterflies or the same colorways all the time, the same themes all the time. Like, do better. I feel like when you go to, let's say, Joann, and you look at their Park Lane, the Park Lane is far and above way better than the Recollections from Michael's. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Let me know down below. Do you think the same? Like, whenever I see people going and doing, oh, we're going to show you the new paper collections. Hold on. Sorry, I had to cough, so I muted my microphone. When they go to show you the new paper collections at Michael's, like, I've seen, there's a lot of people that I see go in and they'll do flip-throughs in the store. They just always look like the same paper pads you've seen time and time again. It's very rare that I see a new paper pad anymore from Michael's that's I didn't even think. That's okay. First of all, while I'm trying to think, that's like new and original. But I feel like that's for most paper companies. Even I'm gonna put this down to 10 and repunch this bottom hole because I see that it needed it. So I'm just gonna do that for all of them because remember when I first made these papers. Oh, that one's okay because it's open. That my trimmer at 7 1/4, I could not figure out where, really? Where 7 1/4 was. So I had to repunch some of the holes. So we'll do that quick. And we'll get these back in. Oh, I swear, I am so sorry. I'm telling you, I am the biggest klutz. I don't understand it. Okay. But yeah, I don't feel like Michael's has been original for a few seasons now. Like, they're stuck on ideas. But I think that's way with a lot of paper companies. Look at that. I forgot to repunch that one. I mean, how many farmhouse paper pads do you need from Echo Park? I mean, they're beautiful, and I love them. Echo! Stop. I said that you... Echo! Echo! Stop! It's trying to bark at me. I don't know what I said that made it think I asked for doghouse barking. Okay, so we'll do a quick little flip through. This is the 7th, but here we go. The 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, and the 14th. I'm definitely going to need something there. How comes you didn't remind me and say, hey, you need something there? for journaling. What do we think? Good enough. It's just my journal. It's just my journal. It's going to get covered up. It's going to get written on. Not that big of a deal. Okay. So there we go. There we have a journaling spot. Okay, great. So that is it for today's video and today's week to journal with me. Like I said, comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts on paper pads are from all these companies, especially Michael's. Like, let me know. Okay? Because I also think the same thing about Hobby Lobby. I have not been to Hobby Lobby in years until I went months ago with my mom and my nieces. And they still had some of the same paper pads out from 2019. Like, I don't think change up at all, but of course now their crafting section is going way down and they're getting rid of a lot of their crafting section, which is stupid. But yeah, I mean, it's called Hobby Lobby, not decorators something or other. It's Hobby Lobby. You're there for hobbies. I mean, to me it's dumb, but whatever. I don't even like Hobby Lobby. I rarely shop there. But I went with my mom, and some of their paper pads from the last time I had been there were still there. So that's another company that's just stagnant, and maybe that's why their paper crafting is going down. Their crafting section, or paper crafting section, is going down because they're stagnant. Let me know, okay? Chime in down below. Please like, subscribe, and thanks for joining me today, and I will see you in the next video. You guys have a great rest of your day.